you've ever spent more than 5 minutes talking about comic book movies online, you already know the vibe. You say you're excited for a movie and immediately somebody drops into the comments just to say, well, if you didn't read the 2022 8-issue run, your opinion doesn't matter. I've been there. I've been told I'm not a real fan because my shelves are not filled with thousands of back issues. And for a long time, that type of gatekeeping made me think that I had no real voice. But honestly, when you really think about it, it's a completely backward way to look at storytelling. Here's the truth. There is a massive difference between being a comic book fan and being a superhero fan. And believe it or not, it is a beautiful thing to be the second one. Comic book fans love the specific medium of the printed page, the ink, the panel layouts, the decade-long continuity, and that's awesome. But superhero fans, we love the essence of the character. These characters aren't just properties owned by publishers anymore. They are modern myths. They are folklore. You don't need to have read every single panel since 1960 to understand the pure, raw tragedy of a character like Supergirl. To know that she's not just Superman with a skirt. She's a survivor who actually remembers her home world burning, while her cousin Clark only knows it through textbooks. You can fall in love with that core truth through an animated show, a video game, or a movie screen. That love isn't lesser, it's just different. Which brings me to the upcoming Supergirl movie. The tickets are on sale, the trailers are already out, and the internet is already going on if it's gonna be a perfect adaptation of Woman of Tomorrow, or if it's even gonna be as good, if not better, than Superman that came out in 2025. But here's what I'm gonna do. I'm walking into that theater with a totally blank mindset and a completely clean eye. I haven't read the comic yet, on purpose, because I want to be able to judge this project as a piece of cinema. If Millie Alcock's performance hits, if the directing moves me, if the story holds up, it's because the filmmakers earned it on that screen, not because they just copied a checklist. And if the movie's great, I'll probably run out, get a copy of Woman of Tomorrow, and actually dive further into the lore that came with the story. But the movie has to be able to stand on its own 2 feet. But this channel, you know how it goes. It's a workflow of blueprints and sandboxes. And this video is for the superhero fans who fell in love with these icons through controllers, television screens, and movie theaters. It's the storytelling that wins it at the end of the day, not so much the characters. If you want to see how I take the same logic and attach it to the Supergirl movie that's coming up, make sure you click here, and click here if you want to see how swapping the mediums could also add to the storytelling, as I break down Hollywood and the tricks that they can use in part 2 of this love letter to you guys. There are more blueprints to go through and a whole lot more sandboxes to play in. I'm Peter, and I'll see you in the next one.